Yes.
All right, so it was really important for you guys to have chemistry to make your love story work. So how did you two, as people, as actors, build that chemistry before going into this role?
It was all done in the editing room. We had no chemistry.
You hated each other. You wish you weren't.
Well, when you film a movie, you do one side at a time. So when it was on my side, it was just a piece of pink tape, and then on the other side, and there was just like a person.
We were actually
a
never
crew
there
member.
together.
Yeah, she was.
So this is torture right now.
Yeah,
This is the
it's
worst.
awful.
This is the most
It's
time we
really
ever
like,
spent
ugh,
together. Yeah.
But you guys built the chemistry really well, all four of you, so it
Thank
worked.
you.
So what do you think kind of helped you guys be able to build
We
that?
had chemistry reads in the audition process, and we were able to improv and go off the page and do, add some fun things in there, and I think it gave us all a chance to sort of see what we could all do, and it was fun. It was fun to like throw something out at Skylar and have him take it and like be sarcastic and throw something back at me, and then I would be like, what? And it was just great. That was a good stepping stone to get us into shooting.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that the dialogue is so natural. So how much of it did you guys get to kind of go off script a little bit to make it how you would talk in real life?
A lot. Like pretty much every scene we had an opportunity. So I'm not going to take credit and say that the whole movie is
because
improv.
the movie is so on the page. I mean, it was great. It was a great script, and the writers are incredible, and they always had awesome alts for us. But they did allow us every time to go off the page, which made for every scene to kind of have that natural feel. So we always knew that we could just sort of settle into it.
Right. Certain scenes have like a little bit of embellishments. Certain scenes are like dominated by improv. Like a lot of stuff between Miles and I, when it's like banter or like an argument, it just like took on a life of its own. What's really interesting, never mind, actually, I don't want to give anything away, but when we're not getting along at the very end, there's actually a kind of dramatic scene that Miles and I have, and a lot of that's improv, which is interesting. Because improving like a serious scene, it just got so like real. We were just getting at each other.
You guys like
awesome.
just got annoyed with each other at some point.
Yeah. And I'm like, and you're always talking over me in the scenes. And
like, why do you always steal my lines?
Yeah. So it made no sense in context of the movie, but it really was therapeutic for us. Yeah.
Now, talking about the scenes, there's so many different fun scenes that you guys have. Which ones do you think the audience will enjoy the most, and which one was the most fun shooting?
Oof, that's a hard one. There's a lot of fun stuff going on in this movie.
I enjoyed the part where Justin pees on people in the bar.
Right.
And I thought that was really funny when we were watching it.
Yeah.
I think people will enjoy the Tower of Power, and I'm not going to give any of that away because it's so fun.
Yeah, audiences always love a good montage. Like that's a great moment to show time passing and just see like little clips of what's going on. It's crazy, and we have a bunch of those.
Now, we have to ask you. You kissed the lovely Sarah in the movie, and you also kissed the lovely, Miles in the movie.
Let's not give him too much credit.
Who's the better kisser? Sarah. She looks like she'd be the better kisser.
Yeah, she's got great kisses for the boys. Miles is an absolutely atrocious kisser. He's the worst.
Just thin lips, a lot of thin lips.
You know what? He's such a jerk. Like I had like I always, anytime I have to kiss someone on screen, I have gum, I have mints, and he like had such he had so much coffee.
Tuna or something?
No, he wasn't like that mean, but like I was like, dude, I could taste like coffee somewhere.
Did he come in with his mouth open or closed?
It was hollow. It was open, but it was like his tongue was down his throat probably. He's like, there's no way, bro. There's no way.
Now, were you mad you didn't get to be naked like these guys in the film?
I was mad. There's nothing I wanted more. I mean, relativity, why?
Yeah.
No, I was so happy I did not have to get naked.
Was that awkward for you as an actor to kind of be butt naked in the film?
Yeah, it was a lot of.
Whatever, you loved it.
I loved it, man. I loved it. It's funny. I actually got strangely comfortable with it because when you film a movie, you realize that there's several setups. So several different days I had to have the sock on, and I think by the fourth time, I was teasing the crew and I was trying to get in people's faces and be like, "What's the matter, man?"
No, like when I showed up to set, it was like his fourth day. We were supposed to be doing the scene in the hospital, and I wouldn't leave his eyes. I wouldn't look down, and he kept being like,
I was like,
"Why are you like just making such? What's wrong, Sarah? Are you uncomfortable?" And I was just like, "It's not happening. I'm not."
I was like, I bumped
staring
into
at the eyes
something, and
of
like I have a bruise on my knee.
Nope.
Can you like check it?
No,
Like I have
nope.
something
Nope,
weird.
not
You have
happening.
to see my knee.
Nope.
It was bad.
Now, this
for
whole
her.
film is centered around Jeff Chang's 21st birthday. Out of the two of you, who had the crazier 21st birthday?
That guy.
I did, but it wasn't even that crazy. It's just hers was so boring.
What did you do for your 21st?
Oh, so many amazing things. I was in a circus. And at the time, I was walking a tightrope, and I was married to this guy who was a
clown in the
circus. No, I had sushi and sake. I hung out with my friends and my parents.
Yeah.
It's not a good one.
So you win by default.
I win by just like having a beer. Like, I had a bit of a party and things got a little out of hand.
You could have won by being alone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got lost by playing like
True.
solitaire on my computer.
True,
alone,
true,
I guess.
true.
Scrabble or
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Now, if the four of you guys went through what you went through the movie, which one of you do you think would be like standing up at the end?
Standing up. Yeah.
You would be able to handle all the craziness you guys went
Yes,
through.
I would be able to take everyone.
I have a pretty high tolerance.
Tower
too.
of Power, all of that.
Well, I don't know if I drank that much, I would be able to be standing up, I guess.
Yeah.
I would have like sucked down water though all the time. That's how I
Right, you'd
stay
be like
through the night.
balancing it out, staying hydrated. That's
True.
probably what you do.
And then lastly, why do you think, this movie is, you guys have great directors and writers for this film. Why do you think this is the must-see comedy movie? This, still early on in the year, but why do you think it's going to be the go-to for a lot of college and younger kids?
Well, it's rated R, which is awesome. So
Yeah.
that means like boobs and language.
Right?
So
Boobs and language.
and male butts.
Male butts. This is terrible. I don't know. I think it's like, movies come out like this kind of once a year. Like last year, I think it was Project X. Superbad happened, Hangover. It's that kind of a genre film. But what we do differently is it shows the milestone of turning 21 and what that's like with your childhood friends. So it kind of combines all the elements of high school childhood friends, a college movie, and like one of those milestone One Crazy Night movies. So it's just like it's a recipe for a great film. And I could hear Miles talking
Hopefully.
shit about me. Shut up, dude.
I love you, man. I love you.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. That's my time, but they
Yes.
have to go see the film.
Yes,
They have to go see it.
I'm gonna see it. Sure.
I'm going.
All right.